someone else's dream is boring. But watching someone else's dream in a movie? That's a different story. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 greatest dream sequences in movies.
Hey, how do I get back?
Follow the weird naked Indian.
Cool.
For this list, we're looking at impressive dream sequences in movies. But we are not including films in which the dream is essentially the entire film.
Let me ask you a question. What's next for Jeff Spicoli?
Oh, headed over to the Australian and the Hawaiian Internationals, and me and Mick are gonna wing on over to London and jam with the Stones. You guys are invited too.
Number 10. No problem too big for Max, Rushmore.
I just put that up as a joke. That's probably the hardest geometry equation in the world.
Everyone dreams of being able to do something that demonstrates their superiority. That same superiority that the rest of the world somehow has missed.
I guess if anyone here can solve that problem, I'd see to it that none of you ever have to open another math book again for the rest of your lives.
Underperforming high school student Max Fisher's dream is of nonchalantly solving an incredibly complicated math problem, winning the praise and respect of his teacher and fellow students.
You got it.
Too bad it was just a dream, Max. Number 9. Things and Memories Fall Apart, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Miss Critchley was not happy, and she wanted to move on. We provide that possibility.
Coming off an ill-fated love affair, Joel Barish enters a program that will erase any memories of his recent relationship.
Okay.
As the process takes place, he relives key moments of his past in a dream state.
Jolie, don't ever leave me.
Set in a beach house in Montauk, his memories crumble as the beach house crumbles, and are being washed away just as the incoming tide is washing away the remains of the house.
I wish we'd stayed.
I wish I'd stayed too. Now I wish I'd stayed.
And ironically, this happens just as he's getting a more accurate perception of what went wrong in his relationship.
I walked out the door.
Why?
I don't know. Felt like a scared little kid. I was like, it was above my head. I don't know.
You were scared?
Yeah. I thought you knew that about me.
Number 8. Nazi Mutant Disturbance, an American Werewolf in London.
I'll get it. All right, hold your horses.
Being turned into a werewolf just might wreak havoc on one's subconscious. Newly bitten werewolf David Kessler hasn't quite realized what has happened to him, but his dream gives him a clue. When mutant Nazis interrupt a peaceful family scene, holding him hostage as he watches them murder his family, it's a sign that dangerous forces have gained control of his life. And when it turns out to be a dream within a dream.
Hello? Have you been up long?
I've just had a nightmare.
He's further being told that he has no control over his life anymore.
Holy shit.
Number 7. Judgment is Coming, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. In T2, Sara Connor has a horrible nightmare in which she witnesses a devastating nuclear explosion with horrifying images of melting flesh, especially children burned to death on a playground. The horror of this vision prompts her to take action to prevent it from coming true, even if that means murder.
Daddy! Nobody f***ing move!
The realism of the blast and its after effects is startlingly real and has earned praise for its veracity. As Sarah puts it,
Anybody not wearing 2 million sunblock is gonna have a real bad day, get it?
Number 6. A Rose by Any Other Name is Angela, American Beauty.
I've been waiting for you.
Suburban family man Lester Burnham is obsessed with his daughter's friend Angela, as demonstrated by his erotic dreams about her.
You've been working out, haven't you? I could tell. I was hoping you'd give me a bath. I'm very, very dirty.
Lester hates his job and feels his marriage has become loveless, so his masturbatory imaginings about Angela are an irresistible escape for him. His fantasies of Angela, whether in a rose petal-filled bathtub or writhing sensually on a canvas of petals, are both erotically charged and seriously creepy.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You were masturbating.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
Number 5. Pink Elephants on Parade, Dumbo.
What would your mother think of you if she saw you crying like this?
Sad after visiting his imprisoned mother, Dumbo drinks from a bucket that has become filled with champagne. He falls into a deep sleep, haunted by ghastly images of pink elephants on parade.
You see what I see?
In this intriguingly nightmarish sequence, elephants replicate endlessly, growing, shrinking, mutating, and morphing constantly. It's a reflection of Dumbo's distraught state of mind and emotional turmoil. But it's a delight for viewers, all set to an unforgettably catchy song.
I am not the type to faint when things are odd or things are quaint, but seeing things you know that ain't can certainly give you an awful fright. What a sight!
Chase 'em away, I'm afraid. Need your aid, big elephants on parade.
Number 4. Everything Goes Right for Once, Dumb and Dumber. Lloyd Christmas's dream is both hilarious and a moment when viewers see into the psyche of Lloyd's character. A wish fulfillment dream, all of a sudden the childish things that Lloyd delights in, telling vulgar jokes, lighting his farts on fire, receive applause and approval. He's even able to demonstrate his superiority to haughty master chefs, a previously unknown mastery of martial arts. And, of course, he gets the girl. Almost. Number 3. Dreaming Can Be Deadly, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Dreams, and the fear of them, are the whole basis of this long-lived horror franchise. Teenagers fall asleep and find they're being hunted in their dreams by a disfigured killer.
Open the door!
In the first film, Johnny Depp's character dreams of his particularly gruesome death, which becomes terrifyingly real when he is pulled into his bed and transformed into a geyser of blood. Number 2. Stealing into your dreams, Inception.
If this is a dream and you have a safe full of secrets, I need to know what's in that safe.
This film is bursting with memorable dream moments, including the opening scene that introduces us to the concept of Inception, and the section where leading character Dom Cobb and newbie Ariadne control the dream landscape together.
We're dreaming? You're actually in the middle of the workshop right now, sleeping. This is your first lesson in shared dreaming. Stay calm.
But the most memorable is the dream sequence that takes up the last act of Christopher Nolan's mind-bending movie.
No, she is not real.
How do you know that?
The group engages in corporate espionage by entering a man's subconscious, and it's literally a dream within a dream within a dream.
On the top level, we open up his relationship with his father. Say, I will not follow in my father's footsteps. Then the next level down, we feed him. I will create something for myself. Then by the time we hit the bottom level, we bring out the big guns.
Needless to say, it's confusing. And by the end, we're not even sure if everyone makes it out. Before we drift off to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Bowling a Strike, The Big Lebowski.
I woke up this morning with the sun down, shining in.
Man, of course, this is number 1. After drinking a drugged white Russian, the dude experiences an hallucinatory Busby Berkeley-like musical dream set in a bowling alley, with Saddam Hussein prepping bowling shoes.
Yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in.
And Viking women on hand to add a little spice.
Yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in.
Things don't stay so cool though, not once the scissor men show up. Bad news for the dude, but good news for those just taking in the awesome scene, the visuals of which reference other scenes from earlier in the film. Do you agree with our list? What other unbelievable dream sequences should we have put on this list? For more enthralling top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
We're going to see my grandma.
Joel,
what?
not going on the train.
Joel, please don't make me run anymore.
Come on.